Balloon Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Is that what we're going to say tonight? We're even going to give an introduction because this is an absolute.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the latest edition of Unhinged Live, aka we can't score runs, aka our manager's absolute garbage, aka we can't even make a trade at the trade deadline in the middle of the season because we started off 8-1, aka we can't even score runs, aka our pitcher's absolute garbage, aka this team is atrocious for the last 3 years. It is
That's
2020.
Putting it.
11
It's
years.
2020. It's 2020. And the Yankees haven't even advanced to the World Series since, 2009?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And it's not like we haven't had good teams. No life in this team at all. I couldn't agree more with you, Pat. Tonight was the night. We said it. This was the series deciding game. And the Yankees blew it. The 5-15 Yankees showed up the last two games. And this was my biggest fear all postseason. We know the Yankees could just change who they are with the flip of a switch. And while they look like the 10-0 Yankees for the first 3 games of the postseason, these past 2 games, they've looked like the 5-15 Yankees out of nowhere. And it's painful.
honestly, the wild card series should be called the Yankee series because that's the only series they actually dominated.
It's true. I mean, it's also like whenever we run into any good team with decent pitching, it's like we can't do anything. It's like, sure, we could capitalize off of a fucking Wild Thing wannabe on the Indians, but we can't do shit. We literally made Nick Anderson look like the greatest pitcher of all time. Not even like a good at bat against this dude. And then Fairbanks last night, we did shit against him. Charlie Morton tonight, he's not a good pitcher. This is not 2017 Charlie Morton. This guy was not good all season, but we let him dominate us tonight. Voit, the MLB home run leader. Where does that lead us now? Because Voit really hasn't done anything.
I'll say this. The Yankees, we looked forward to Tanaka pitching tonight. But
Oh, Brandon, could we get a hashtag shut up Brandon in this chat? I mean, what the
Brandon,
fuck?
It's past your bedtime, bro.
Jesus, bro.
I mean, he's right.
No, I get it, but we shouldn't be making these. We're not even putting up a fight against these guys.
Exactly.
I understand Nick Anderson's a good pitcher, Brandon, but so is Shane Bieber, and we worked the counts against him. We're not even working the counts against these pitchers. We had Charlie Morton on the ropes. We could have kicked him out of the game that inning, and we didn't do anything.
I'll say this about the Rays. They're a great young team managed by a great manager, but Charlie Morton was throwing 94 fastballs down the middle and the Yankees kept whiffing.
Yeah.
How many curveballs did he have?
You had bases loaded in the bottom of the second inning, and you only scored 1 run off of a sacrifice fly.
1 out and bases loaded for Aaron Judge, and all he can do is lift a lazy fly ball to right field.
This is exactly what I'm saying.
And then-
They have 0 hits against Anderson all year. He's a good pitcher, but he's not untouchable. On the ropes twice they had him. Come on. And you're
Don't
telling me
throw
you can't
Hicks under the
capitalize?
bus. Hicks is like the only one that's actually him and Stan. Don't throw Hicks under the bus right now.
Yeah. But bro,
It's just-
Tanaka. We needed Tanaka tonight.
I'm so disappointed.
Second start in a row in the postseason. We lost him. I mean,
Like, I don't
postseason
care.
Tanaka is dead.
I don't want to hear like the umpire excuse because regardless if
It's
it should have
not
been a
really.
strike him out, throw him out, you
doesn't
can't
matter,
let
like-
Kevin Kiermaier hit a no doubter against you. You just can't. In no universe, you can't.
Other than that, Chad Green came in and shit the bed too.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then you bring in who they bring in after that, Sessa. I wasn't even paying attention at that point. The game was over.
I couldn't tell you what's happening right now.
Oh, don't
It's
worry,
just-
guys. The Yankees have a man on first with 1 out. I'd love to see what they're going to do in that situation.
Is it me or is it?
The pitching rotation, I agree with. Get rid of Sanchez, yes. I wish they could get rid of Tanaka if they had a better option, but they don't. Gardner, yes. Hicks, no. Tanaka is my
Hicks-
man, and I'm upset he blew it. I think we all feel that way.
He's everybody's man. I mean, I still love Tanaka. I really do.
Like,
But, we
what happened to the
needed that.
Yankees that were actually patient coming at bat?
They disappeared with the
How
flip of a
many
switch.
times have
If you
we
look at
said-
guys like Voit and Glaber, balls that are in the dirt, they're swinging on the first pitch. They're not patient. They just want to hit the home run to say, yeah, we hit the home run. But home runs are not going to only win you games. You have to play small ball. You have to play smart ball. You haven't been doing that in the last 2 games. It's like a repetitive thing. Like the Yankees have struggled against the Rays because they're trying to hit the long ball. We struggled against Miami trying to hit the long ball. So honestly, the Yankees just need to get their heads out of their butts and
this team doesn't
And
deserve
actually-
shit.
No, they really
They
don't.
literally don't
Judge is
deserve
batting
it.
.083.
you know who's reminding me? He's reminding me of A-Rod in the 2012 postseason.
A-Rod in basically every postseason besides 2009, if we're being honest with each other. But, Brendan, you make a good point. If Cashman wants to win, go after a good rotation of ground ball guys. Stroman, Bauer, go after Lynn. The funny part is they're not going to do anything. They'll re-sign Tanaka, re-sign DJ, and they'll say that Canely and Sevy are coming back, and those are going to be the additions. Nothing's going to happen at the trade deadline next year. They're going to make no moves to get this team over the hump. And to add on to that, Aaron Boone will get a 10-year extension, despite taking a team in 2017 that was 1 win away from the World Series and adding the National League MVP and the arguable Cy Young of 2019. They still haven't made it that far in the playoffs. The furthest we have gotten is ALCS Game 6. And Gary Sanchez has regressed more than anyone could have ever imagined. And that's why Joe Girardi got fired, because of his treatment of Sanchez.
And he was right.
And look where we are. Look where we are. Gary Sanchez is a guy who needs a fire lit up his ass, or else he doesn't do shit. That's why he sucks now. They will get 5-inning pitchers. Tanaka couldn't even go 5 innings tonight. 4 innings, 5 earned runs is unacceptable
He kept
from a
hanging
guy
that
who's
spider.
supposed to be your postseason hero. I
Props
trust
to the Rays.
Cashman. Brandon, why do you trust Cashman?
I don't trust Cashman anymore.
What makes
Sorry.
us believe that we should trust Cashman?
If you want
Like,
to talk
I
about
love
the
his-
farm system, the Yankees don't know how to develop players. That's a given because you have a bunch of young arm pitchers. Other than Garcia and Schmidt, name one pitcher the Yankees actually had developed and brought up through their system.
Yeah, but bro, you mentioned 2 pitchers that aren't really solidified big leaguers yet. Like Debbie
I
Garcia has 5 major league starts. Clark Schmidt has 2. Like, these aren't even guys worthy of mentioning as successful prospects.
Yeah, you're right.
It's I guess the only guy I could mention is Sevy, and he's kind of been a shit show. But I don't know who else other than that. Jordan Montgomery?
The last
Like, is
pitcher,
that
if
who
you
we're
really
looking
think
at?
about it, the
Game
last
4
pitcher you really
starter.
think about that was developed and had a successful career through the farm, Andy Pettitte. That's the only pitcher I remember.
Fire Cashman, yes or no? Personally, I would say yes. But he's never going anywhere, just like Boone. There comes a point where this team, all right, Brandon, what is good with you? Betances, Green, Domingo until he beat his wife. Yeah, but let's not forget, Green was not
Didn't we
raised
trade
by
for
the
Chad Green?
organization. Yeah,
traded
and we
for
also
Chad Green.
traded for Domingo.
Yeah, we traded
Wasn't
for
Domingo a
also.
Marlin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only one's
Green
Betances.
was what was Green?
Green was a Tiger. They got him with Sessa, I believe. For was that the Shane Green deal?
No, Shane Green was Didi.
Oh, so who'd they get for
I'm looking it up.
who'd they trade for? Because I know Green and Sessa were in the same deal, but I don't know who they traded for him.
It was a
But
really
I'm
good
sure
trade.
Brandon knows that, like, on the top of his head. Green started with us in single A. Domingo came. Brandon, I don't care. They're not homegrown prospects.
Luis Sessa and Chad Green from Detroit.
Yeah, they got
No,
him
but
from
for
Detroit.
who?
I'm looking.
It was December 9th,
Justin
2015.
Wilson.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Justin. Oh, well, the Yankees did not score in the 6th. I'm fucking shocked.
I would have bet my life on that.
My mind is blown. Yeah, it was Justin Wilson. Desi is done with Sanchez, and for the love of God, get Cole some help. Even the bullpen has been shaky.
Cole is the
How,
only pitcher
like-
that gets help.
It's pain, bro. It's ridiculous. Like, imagine we had a solidified number 2. Imagine we had Trevor Bauer. This series would be over tonight.
I don't even want to think about that because it just gets my hopes up just to get shit on. So
No, but Brandon, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Cashman not being able to get the job done with pitching. Sure, he could get offensive weapons. Gio
He's done it.
Urshela. Like, we understand that he
There
could
hasn't been a
find
better
diamonds in the rough
GM
and
to
let it
You
go.
can get as much offensive weapons as you want, but this offense is absolutely doing nothing.
I mean, that's a very fair argument that while we have an awesome offense on paper, they just don't come up when they need to. It's like they just disappear with the flip of a switch. And it was the same thing against Houston last year.
They're so inconsistent.
We looked killer in game 1 in Houston last year. And then they disappeared for the next 3 games.
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh,
Literally gone.
Reminds me of something right now.
What about 2018? Game 1 against Boston, we lost. Game 2, we looked unstoppable. Game 3 and 4, we both lose.
It was a game 3. Sevy or Hap gave up 10 runs because Sevy decided to warm up 5 minutes before the game started.
This will be the year he needs to make multiple signings and a very good pitching class. I don't think he will, though.
2021 has to be Cashman's last straw. Last one.
This is not true.
That's not true.
Because Bauer just said the other day that he would come to the
He said he
Yankees.
would.
It comes down to Cole.
Yeah.
And, bro, Cole wants to win a title.
I don't think Garrett Cole will be like, no.
Yeah, I don't think Garrett Cole cares, but I don't think the Yankees want him. I say this all the time, but I don't think the Yankees want to deal with the antics. I do think the Yankees forget they're a baseball team. They think that they're like a corporate organization, and they forget that they actually play baseball. Like, not everything has to do with the dollar. You guys have a shit ton of money, and it's going to make me sick to my stomach. When this offseason, we're going to hear nothing but rumors of Bauer and Realmuto to the Mets when the Yankees sit back and do nothing.
These are, like you said, the only 3 signings I see the Yankees doing. Bringing back Tanaka and DJ.
Yeah.
And giving Guardia a 1-year deal.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget the Boone extension.
That was a successful offseason, guys. We got our core back.
The season is not done yet, but
I'll say this to Miguel.
You'd
As
be
much as
stupid to not see that we're in the coffin right now. Just waiting for the casket to be shut.
This game is over and done with, but like I said to the guys before, it would be a miracle if they win the next 2 games.
A miracle. They would need a gift from heaven. They would need an angel to strike down on them. That's the only way.
We need angels in the outfield.
We're over faking a COVID outbreak. Like, that was just planned for tomorrow. It's long gone. You just the whole team. I don't even know. It's a disaster. This team every year is a disaster. We keep losing to teams that we look better than on paper, but we can't beat them in crunch time. We just can't.
You lagged out. You lagged out right now because of your internet.
Did I?
Yeah, and it's the equivalent of the Yankees hitting right now.
Sean, did I lag out?
I was actually lagging the same time you were lagging, so that's why I wasn't talking.
Oh, I guess we're all fucking lagging. But Frazier needs to play tomorrow instead of Gardner. Who's even starting for Tampa
That's not
tomorrow?
going to make a difference, though. Like, I agree with you.
Who is their number 4 starter?
It's
They're
like
done.
Yarbrough and
Nobody's taking down
Chirinos,
the-
but
I
they're
thought
both
both
hurt.
were injured.
They're both hurt. So they'll probably pull some random ass dude off the street of San Diego. We'll throw in the letter.
I'm in pain. Starting my daughter starting tomorrow. Okay.
You might as well.
Couldn't be
Shit.
worse than Monty. I mean, we need to pinch hit with Sanchez. Pick
I said
one,
this.
I will agree. No, what?
Wait,
Pinch
what?
hit Higgy? Pinch hit Sanchez for Higgy?
I don't think that's what he's saying. We need to pinch it with Sanchez. Pick one. No.
Or keep him on the bench and leave him as a pinch hitter. Because that would make more logical sense. Monty starting. No, we mean for Tampa. Who's starting for Tampa tomorrow?
It's definitely TBD, and it's going to be like Fairbanks or someone coming out.
Yeah, right. They're going to have a bullpen.
It's going to be a bullpen game, and they're going to dominate us, yeah.
Oh, but bro, I'm still pissed off about yesterday because that was the series. And I'm no fan of Michael Kay, but he made such beautiful points last night and this morning. The Yankees really wanted to show everyone that they're geniuses. And they really think that they're the smartest team in baseball. Aaron Boone thinks he is so many levels of everyone else. And Tampa just didn't fall for it. Oh, and Wendell beat the shift again.
Maybe that was you lagging before, Pat, because you just like.
Oh, Nick Nelson is pitching, everybody.
Really?
Yep.
I'm surprised you still have your TV on.
Yeah, I cannot be watching it.
Yarborough's hurt, I think.
Yeah, he's hurt.
He was, at least. Let me double check that because I've been saying I think.
Is he even on the roster?
I'll check.
Oh, para. What are you sending me? What else about tonight, boys? What else is there even to talk about tonight? It feels like a funeral.
It's like the most depressing thing I've ever seen in my life.
This is literally 2018 ALDS Game 3 all over again. We got absolutely massacred. That was the game Austin Romine pitched. The Rays are just purely outplaying us, pitching and batting. We'll come back the next two games.
I think it is going to be
Andrew's positive.
He's not hurt anymore. My bad.
He's not?
He's on that roster. My bad.
Is Cashman running out of time? Yes.
Yeah. He's been running.
This was my biggest fear, bro.
They won in 2009 because George threw the bag at everybody.
Yeah. It's like
not doing that. I love their little acquisitions. I love the diamonds in the rough. Voit, Urshela, I love it. But just start paying people. Just get it done.
It's annoying because the Yankees try to play like the Rays. It's like, why are we playing Moneyball?
See, this is the thing with the Yankees. From 2000 to 2009, the Yankees threw money at 30-year-old guys and gave them the bag, like we said. And then from 2010 to about 2060, they made the transition of not giving those players the big contracts other than 2013. They wanted to go younger, so they traded some players and rebuilt the core. Your core came out full throttle in 2017, and they made they were one game away from the World Series. From 2017 until now, what has that core done?
Nothing.
Bro, it's just like, what the fuck?
See, there's a major difference the core now from the core from 96 to 2003.
That's way too back to even look at. You cannot compare the two whatsoever. The only way you could compare that is if this team won it all in 2017. That's the only way you could compare it, because that would have been the beginning of something. And Girardi would have never been fired. Could you imagine if they fired him if they won the World Series? Because I definitely think that would have been hospital.
If they did win the World Series, I did see that they were going to fire him.
Has a manager ever been fired after winning a championship?
The Yankees would be the first.
In any sport. Any sport.
Probably not. Probably not, to be honest with you. 10 years saying, we'll win next year. It's like a nightmare already. I'm tired. I think every Yankee fan feels this way. It's if the
I think I'm
boss was
done with
alive, Boone would not be manager. I agree 1,000%.
Oh my god, 100%.
I think
If
I
Boston
need
was alive, we would have another ring.
I think I need someone with some sort of passion and aggression as Yankees manager.
Two managers I would
tired of
love to have is Eric Kratz or Buck Showalter.
Eric Kratz will not be the Yankees manager. I
Buck
could assure you
Showalter
that.
is too much of his own person to be the Yankees manager.
As much as we hate Boone, he's there for the long haul. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. It hurts,
man.
It really does. If we don't make it past the question on the playoffs, Boone is gone. Boone's not gone, unfortunately. Bird didn't develop. And remember Bird? Bro, do you remember the baby bombers?
I'm glad he didn't develop because now we have Luke Voigt.
Yeah,
See, that's the thing with Bird.
Disappeared.
I've stated this.
I know.
Boone's the type of guy to have Bird. Bird had an amazing spring training, and then come regular season, he was always injured and absolutely crapped the bed.
Boss would clean house. He trade everybody. Nobody was safe on a George Steinbrenner team.
So
George Steinbrenner would probably trade Gleyber Torres, Luke Voigt.
I'm telling you, yeah. Aaron Judge would be gone. Everybody but Garrett Cole would be gone. If George
this is
Steinbrenner
painful. Boone has an opt-out for next year, right? Yes, he does have an opt-out, but there's no chance in hell they don't pick that up.
I thought it was a team option, not his opt-out.
Yeah, no, it's a team option.
Well, you said he has an opt-out. That's different.
You know what I mean. Same shit. You should, Sean. I will not be sad to see Boone fired. He could take Green, Tanaka, and Sanchez.
Leave Chad Green here.
Chad's been decent. He wasn't untouchable this postseason by any means, but he wasn't awful. But here's my thing. Yes, the Yankees are injury prone, but they were fully healthy this postseason and every postseason, except for the ALCS last year when they lost Stanton. But essentially every season they're healthy for the postseason. Sure, we don't have Paxton and Sevy, but were they really going to make a difference this series?
Yeah.
James Paxton and Luis Severino.
I would rather have James Paxton or Luis Severino pitching than Jay freaking Happ.
No, of course, but like Luis Severino's not a big game pitcher. Like we know this, and James Paxton this season was putrid.
No, I'm talking like 97-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, if we're talking like normal James Paxton, sure, but James Paxton this year was atrocious.
No. Yeah,
I would not want him anywhere near the playoffs.
No.
The Rays 8 and 9 hitters are 4 for 8 with 6 RBIs. Let that sink in.
I'm telling you, bro, they could throw anybody in that lineup
against our best postseason pitcher, one of the best postseason pitchers of all time.
That's out the window.
Sexy, maybe.
What are the chances Tanaka's actually hurt?
He meant Sevy.
What are the chances he's hurt?
Tanaka?
What do you mean?
Like, there's something wrong with his pitching arm.
He's throwing 94. He's not hurt.
No. He's been hurt for years. What do you mean?
No, my point is he's throwing 94, and he never throws harder than that. So
no, but he does that in the postseason.
Yeah. No, he's fine.
Yeah, no. We know about the UCL thing, but that's
I totally see like them coming out like Aaron Judge has an injury. Some stupid shit like that.
We're gonna find out in like next week.
He's been
Judge
so
just
bad.
got surgery for
hamate bone,
loose body in his shoulder, like some stupid shit. We better get Bauer in the offseason. No more cheap player. See, I love Trevor Bauer, and I wish we had him because that's a solidified number 2 who could battle to be your number 1. But we're not getting him. There's no shot.
Get rid of Happ? Is that a question?
I think we should extend J Happ to like a 5-year deal.
The question is, how far away should he go?
I think the question is, how many years do we give this man? Our team leader.
I think he deserves a 10-year, $200 million contract.
Honestly, I'm at the point right now.
By the time he reaches 45.
I'm at the point right now where I'm numb to it. Like, I can't even say I'm mad at this point.
I wish I was numb to it, but I'm just not.
I'm numb to it. I've experienced way too much of this pain from this team. It's like
today, though.
Did you expect them to win tonight?
Yeah, I kind of believe that they will win tonight.
I was just about to say, like, I woke up today, like, nervous all day because, like, I had a good feeling we'd win, and I knew how badly we had to win. But, like, tomorrow, the whole day, I'm just going to be like, all right, it's over.
That's the
That's
sad thing.
fine.
I actually have them. I'm optimistic about tomorrow too because I'm numb to that too.
I'm trying not to be, man. I'm trying not to be.
See, this
I
is
would
why I
sound
tell
like
you. This is
You're
why
not
I
even a
said last
bad
night
fan for
I'm
thinking.
going into this game with no expectations. But then, like an hour before the game starts,
But then, boom,
I'm like,
first
yeah,
pitch.
we're winning.
Like Tanaka, first batter, strikes out Meadows. It's like, okay, playoff Tanaka, we're winning. Let's go.
Yeah, but even that at bat didn't look too promising. If you really looked at it, he was one pitch. Didn't he work it to a full count?
Wasn't Tanaka at like 52 pitches by like the third inning?
He wasn't good tonight. But we knew that even before the Kiermaier home run. He was getting slapped around left and right.
Dude, remember when I said the Yankees can't do what they did against Glass now? You can't push them to the limit, score, and then not.
Andy, there's no Giancarlo Stanton hate tolerated in this chat this year. I mean, this is the one guy in the lineup
one Yankee that is
actually produced.
Right now. He's the one Yankee that's off
Yankee who's produced. The only one.
And DJ is off limits just because.
Yeah, DJ's just.
But other than that, attack everybody. I don't give a shit.
Bro, you could attack anybody besides DJ and Stanton.
And Hicks.
If we're being honest. And Hicks.
He's had some great at-bats as opposed to.
You guys know who's at bat right now?
Let me guess.
Mike Talkman.
No.
Clint Frazier.
Boone brought in the reserves.
Nope. Higashioka. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom.
I don't see Ben.
Should we play that just for some good luck?
Yep.
Ever since we got that voicemail, the Yankees have yet to win a game. Let me preface this message, by the way. Before we play this, you can check out our voicemail number, bottom right, 347-352-1881. This was a voicemail we got from a man named Bill a couple days ago singing his Kyle Higashioka song. Appreciate it.
Boom, boom, boom.
He ain't no joker. Boom, boom, boom. He's a home run smoker. Boom, boom, boom. A midnight toke.
Yeah, that's enough.
A midnight toke.
A midnight toke. What does that mean? What does that mean in any capacity?
Means pain.
We strike out too much and swing too much out of the zone. I agree.
That's the thing. We weren't
every year.
doing that. We weren't doing
I know.
that. We scored 31 runs in 3 games. We weren't doing
Didn't we
that.
set a postseason record? I'm pretty sure it was a record, easily.
Bro, fuck these.
It was. They had 19
They have
strikeouts.
beautiful game plan. They're scoring. They're getting good pitches out of the game.
And we made that big comeback in Game 2 of the wild card series, down 4-0. Clawed back, won
I
that
thought
game.
that we were going to be invincible after that.
Do you guys
Same.
want to hear
Like,
another
holy shit.
Yankee statistic?
Do I
Another
want to?
Yankees. Yankees, first team in franchise history. They have allowed 7+ runs and 3+ home runs in back-to-back postseason games.
You know what's sad? Didn't even take a full 9 innings in each of those games for that to happen.
I'm just in pain.
Would you rather be a Mets fan right now?
Yes, because their expectations are so low.
To be honest with you, at this rate, I'd rather be a Marlins fan.
Because now they have
Obviously.
Steve Cohen coming in. They're going to throw the bag at everybody. And the Mets already have a pretty good core.
Bro, it's even this. The Rays are out homering them. Like I should just become a Red Sox fan at this point.
I don't want to sound like a bad fan, but like it gets to the point where like the team gives you no choice.
It's so reasonable to be frustrated with this team.
I'm done
It's
defending
so
them.
reasonable.
I'm done defending this team. I'm done.
There's only so many years that go by, and I could be like, but listen, like we have such a good young core. Like the baby bombers, bro. The baby bombers are not babies anymore. These are guys with postseason experience more than
Judge
anyone
got a
else in the
hit.
league.
Are you sure?
Judge, no way.
No.
No way.
No.
No.
Wow.
No.
No, we didn't.
Yes, he
Why would
did. He
he
got a single. Let's go. Rally time.
The comeback is
The comeback is on.
I think he's the one Yankee that I'm the most pissed at right now.
With 2 outs in the 7th.
How many times
The
does Judge
Yankees-
come up with the chance to be huge?
And the Yankees are throwing Monty tomorrow. Keep that in mind.
And Devi Garcia is a possibility.
They're the adult bombers now. They got like adult diapers on.
Fuck Bombers. They're just adults.
Boone, Boone's playing Twister in the clubhouse and handing out those candy necklaces because we all know that they get absolutely
Free
no
blows.
consequences for these actions.
Free blows in the Yankees clubhouse.
Why are you clapping? They scored?
No, I'm just clapping for the delayed Aaron Judge single right now.
He just singled for you?
Yeah, it's the TBS app. It's absolute garbage.
Oh, I was gonna say, what kind of TV provider you got?
Wait, how were you so ahead the other day?
Because I was actually watching it on my TV.
Oh, what are you watching on now?
My Apple TV.
Oh, Patrick, put your rally cap on. Do I even want to? Like,
Nick
he even worth
Morinelli,
it?
we need. Could you just write hashtag Shut Up Brandon to get the rally going?
That's the only way we could get the rally going.
Could you imagine if they came back right now live?
Just
Would you
because
guys
Roach,
bring Didi back?
100%.
Didi wouldn't have changed anything in this lineup.
I don't care. I would
Uh,
actually. He would actually be. We would actually have a
Where are
shortstop that could
where are
actually
you
make-
putting him though?
And also, Glaber was not bad defensively at shortstop at all this postseason. Like, that was the big question mark going into it.
I think yesterday he had that one bad throw
Yeah, he had one bad throw.
where Voigt saved him. He wasn't great in Cleveland, I don't think.
Monty will be on a short leash tomorrow. But this is acting like we have a good bullpen. Like, we don't. Who do you trust out of that bullpen right now?
You know who I trust? For like the zillionth time, Tommy Canley. That's who I
I miss
trust.
Tommy.
Oh, we got a couple hashtag shut up Brandons going on in the chat now.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
That's going to start the rally.
If you were here during the beginning of the show, Brandon was just spitting out a bunch of garbage.
He's just
He's the only
way
Yankee
too optimistic, really.
I admire that though.
I mean,
I really
there's
do.
one player. I mean, there's one person with Unhinged that's way too optimistic. And we
Jalen.
call him the Lord and Savior, Jalen Christ. So
Hashtag don't give me hope. Honestly, I'd rather them just like chill at this level than like go to the ninth and get bases loaded and score one run. Because it seems like that happens every single time they're down. Chad Green is a good pitcher, but he hasn't really been that solid this postseason. I think we could all agree on that. The debate has been more fire than the Yankees dugout. There was a debate tonight?
they're the vice presidents.
I wouldn't know.
It's all right.
Nick Nelson will follow Monty, pitch 5 shutout innings. Holder will close.
Honestly,
I don't think Nelson can come back out again. I don't
I mean,
think
what-
so.
I would be thankful to see Monty throw 6 shutout innings.
Nick Nelson has been the best pitcher out of the bullpen this postseason. That's pathetic.
How many times have we seen Chapman this postseason?
twice.
Twice?
No,
He
once.
hasn't pitched against Tampa.
It was just in Cleveland. Game 2.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so painful. Oh my god, that sucks.
Yep.
Aroldis Chapman pitched once this postseason.
Yep.
Oh my god, bro. That really made it sink in.
Maybe he could
Sorry
have pitched
about
tomorrow if Boone didn't punt.
But my thing is
Yesterday.
like, why give us such false hope? Like, going into the playoffs, I had no expectations. If you guys were just going to collapse, lose the first 2 games to Cleveland and just prove that this season was a wash. But no, you have to look dominant for the first 3 games. And then you want to go back to your collapsing ways? Why is there no consistency with this team ever? No consistency.
Well,
Either just suck or either be good.
This season, this is the only way you see the Yankees. They play 1 game, they score 12 runs, 10 plus hits, pitching looks phenomenal. Next 2 games, lose 10-3, no hits.
Hicks hit a deep fly ball out. I mean, like, not out of the park, but it was an out.
Oh, that's the funny
King?
thing because
King is coming in?
Remember we were
There's
doing-
no way.
remember we were doing a show and then Brandon was watching summer camp and he's like, "Did Aaron Hicks just go yard?"
Did Hicks just go yard? Oh my god! I'm like, what, Brandon? Hicks just went yard. I'm like, all right, it's summer camp. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, what are you expecting? Yeah, that's the most frustrating part. The lack of consistency with this team. Wait, Parrot, do you have like one of the Reddit streams on?
No, I just have it on the TBS app.
This team's bullpen. Oh, I should probably do that. That would be interesting.
This team's everything is a death of them.
Yeah, the
Here we
lineup,
go,
the
Mikey.
rotation, the bullpen.
We are getting out hit 13-6. Let's go.
No, but I said this in the chat before. I was like, this is just the type of series where they'll go out tomorrow, do everything right, and then lose game 5. Could you imagine Mondi comes out and throws like
Not
6
gonna
shutouts
lie,
and we win?
if you made a shirt that had a picture of Brandon's face on it with the hashtag "Shut Up Brandon," Nick would be the first buyer.
No, I think what I'm gonna do is I need to make a shirt where it's just Brian like holding the bandana, and then like a Photoshop picture of him like wearing a Brett Gardner shirt. That
With a
would just be
festival in the background?
so excited. Just going to the festival and Monument Park and
Waving the bandanas and the flags.
there he is. There he is, waving the bandanas.
With those sweaty armpits.
Things would be different if Sevy and Herman were in the starting rotation and no Kane. I mean, obviously, but also you can't expect everyone to stay healthy all season. Just that's why you need depth. And also,
Like-
it's not like, but also let's not forget, it's not like we had these guys at the trade deadline. Like we knew at the deadline we weren't going to have these guys in the postseason, and there was no preparation for that. So it's only their own fault.
But you know what the sad thing is? We always go into the season with high expectations, like we signed Cole. And then come February, Judge is hurt. He's been hurt. He has a punctured lung. Severino's been battling arm issues since December. He got an MRI, came back clean. Tommy John surgery. What was it? James Paxton was hurt during the postseason as well.
Yeah.
Gets a cyst removed from his back. It's always like you always look forward to something, and then comes spring training, and they just hit you with all that pain.
Well, next week, we're gonna find out Judge is having surgery, Voigt's having surgery.
Voigt is
Who
the
else is
only
having
reasonable
surgery?
one that can have surgery because this guy's been battling a foot injury for the last month and a half.
No, I know, but I'm dying to find out what it was.
Even
Make
though
a
he's
picture of Brian Ball to look like Gardner.
To be honest with you, in like about 5-10 years, that's what I'm gonna be looking like. I'll be looking like Brett Gardner.
I would cry if I had that situation going on.
Honestly, there's so many treatments now to like fix your hair plugs or whatever. You'd be
I'm not
chilling,
paying-
Para.
I'm not paying $10,000 for a hair replacement.
10,000?
It's not
Yeah,
$10,000
Bro,
for a hair plug.
Yeah.
So just
It
buy
is.
Rogaine.
Rogaine doesn't help because if you stop using
Fuck that.
Rogaine, your hair's
I'm
gonna
going-
fall off.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going bald and growing a mean beard.
Yeah, no,
That's
that's a
how much it
fire look. That's a
Sean
fire
and
look.
Sean and Pat have like the most luscious hair throughout everybody
Oh,
in
yeah.
this group.
Yeah, I try
Easily,
to
bro.
just.
And I need
let
to
it
get a
go.
haircut too, but it's
I don't even
fun,
want to
man.
get a haircut. It just makes me.
When we
makes me feel
started
lazy.
Unhinged Media in the beginning March, we were all different. Pat actually had short hair.
Yeah.
Brandon was a little
Oh
chubby.
my god, that's so.
I
loud.
wasn't. I didn't exist yet.
Yeah,
no, you
it's on
didn't.
looking
You
at
just you were the silent one in the group.
I wasn't around in March.
Weren't you a writer back in March?
No,
He was a
like
writer
May.
in March.
No, I
Come on.
wasn't. May.
Oh, you joined
Really?
in May?
I started in May.
I had no idea. Planters fasciitis.
He wouldn't be able to play.
Fascitis.
Fascitis. He wouldn't be able to play if he had that.
Michael King looks like an absolute
He
dog
probably has
right now.
like a fractured like ring toe.
Oh my god, wait, this sucks so bad because it's 2018 all over again. Like Eric Kratz is gonna come in a pitch. Oh, he's not even on the roster.
I'll just
You
say
need to
this.
raise hair.
I actually I'm not gonna even make a prediction for the next 2 days. I'm not.
Don't.
I'm just gonna let the games happen.
I might just go to
The
sleep
Yankees-
at 7 o'clock tomorrow and just wake up at
The
11.
Yankees look out of their league, and it hurts to say that. But you know what I'm thinking. I understand we keep focusing on like the years of this core, 2017 and on, but this goes way beyond that. Like we can look back as far as 2010 at the organization as a whole and how we just have not been able to get over that hump. Bro, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2015. That's 4 years other than these past 4 years. It's just pain at this point. King's pitching well. I'm so glad. This is my night's made now. TBS is obsessed with Glass now. I said this before. All right, tell me if I'm wrong.
A lot of bad things to Tyler Glass now.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Because Brandon and Brian just roasted me on the pregame show. Tyler Glass now looks like a female model.
He looks like Scarecrow from Batman.
I've never seen Batman. But he looks like a female.
Look it up right now on your.
What am I looking up?
Scarecrow from Batman, the movie.
Whoa, King got a Rosarena?
Cy Young.
Wow. See, they said he does. I know I'm not going crazy. Like, what am I looking up, Sean?
Scarecrow from Batman.
Scarecrow from Batman.
I don't remember what the name of the Batman movie. I don't.
Low key if he didn't have glasses on. Is there a
Or
picture of
you
him without
know what?
glasses?
You know what's a better one actually? The actor Cillian Murphy.
Spell it.
Oh shit. CILLIAN.
What does this mean? Sometimes I want to punch you, Glass now, in your perfect teeth. Avengers reference.
Oh, I got that.
I didn't.
That's a good one.
Brandon. All right.
He's making it too easy. Looks like a
Hashtag shut up, Brandon. Like, I gotta keep this all in there for a minute. Wait, what's the guy's name?
Cillian Murphy. CILLIAN, I think.
Cillian Murphy.
It's a very good comparison.
Oh shit! That's
Yeah.
literally him.
Yeah, it's a very good. I mean,
Look.
it's a little, obviously a little different, but it's very.
Nah, it's very similar. Like that could be his dad or brother.
Yeah. Like those three could be brothers.
Boone's experiment last night. Heard he completely that ended the series.
I don't want to
Easy.
talk about that. I don't want to talk about it.
We talked about that so much last night.
I can't.
He got Babe Ruth out, so that makes King goated. Okay.
He did what Adam Ottavino could. Remember when Ottavino said he could strike Babe Ruth out?
This team is a joke. King and Nelson started Game 5, but this is what I'm saying. Why can we?
Bold
pitch
of you
when
to
the
think
game's
there's going to
over?
be a Game 5. Bold of you to think there's going to be a Game 5.
I'm gonna smoke my soldiers in the morning because of this game. Push-ups till they throw up. Wait, is this guy like an army general? That's fire.
He looks like he's in the service.
That's fire. Thank you for your service, Christopher.
Yes, sir.
God bless your soldiers tomorrow.
The guy from Peaky
Yes.
Blinders.
Yes.
What are these movies? I
Yeah,
don't
that's
get
not
it.
a movie. It's a TV.
Pat, you're
TV
12.
Oh.
You're not gonna know the history
What's
of movies.
Peaky Blinders? Why should
I don't even know.
that? Exactly.
It's a series on Netflix.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what Peaky Blinders is, Sean.
Fuck yourself. How about that?
Honestly, I have to admit, these post game / in game whatever, they make me. Oh, Sergeant at 4 brag. That's awesome.
That's tough.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
sir.
much,
buddy.
Christopher.
Thank you.
You're the man. But
That's
what I was
awesome.
saying, these post game / in game things really just make me feel so much better as far as the Yankees being.
It makes me
atrocious
feel
all the
better
time.
until my head hits the pillow and I stare at my ceiling for 30 minutes.
That's the worst. Once we end live and like leave the call, I just, bro.
like I
I
lock
just
my
wanna cry.
phone, turn my light off, and it's just pain.
CC talked
Yes.
about it a lot on his podcast.
That's where I heard of it.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
great podcast, R2C2. Oh, it's the
Yeah.
best. It's
But
the best.
the only thing I don't like is on Twitter, Ryan Rucco defends Boone a lot, and I understand why. But he just defends like the whole organization as a
He
whole. too
didn't
much.
last night. I'm pretty sure he was one of the ones that ripped him last night.
Really?
Maybe.
Because I saw Kay
Maybe.
really went in on that.
Nah.
And I was surprised about that.
Ruko was talking about something else last night. I don't know.
I needed this. Thanks, guys. You know, that's what we're here for. Just
We all needed
consider
this,
us
man.
like a public service at this
We all
point.
needed this, man.
I'm just going into game 4, no expectations tomorrow. I'm not making predictions.
You're the man, Christopher. You are the man. Everyone turned on Boone last night. I turned on Boone a while ago.
Did a 180 on
A
Boone 2
while
years
ago.
ago.
If you guys want to know the highlights of Boone's managerial career with the Yankees, it's him squatting down, showing the catcher what a strike is, and saying the savages in the box. But honestly, it's only down to that one with the squatting down and showing, because if I'm not mistaken, he did that whole savages in the box, and he said this year he called that umpire and apologized.
I don't know what that was.
Boone is the only
Such a
manager I know
bitch.
arguing with the umpire, and he's like, you know what? My guys are savages in the box. That guy's a good pitcher.
Is this true? We got a rally?
What does that mean, though? Like a 2-out walk?
Like man on first? Oh, we got a man on first in the 8th, no outs. Oh, it's game time.
It's Luke Voigt. He's on first.
Jake says best podcast on Facebook. Jake, you are the man. We love you all. Honestly. I mean, doing this after the games and during the games just boost
I
my
need this.
self-esteem
I
and
need this.
confidence so much. It's just
Now, if the Yankees get knocked out tomorrow, I don't know. If I can get on
you
this.
best believe if the Yankees get knocked out tomorrow, I'm gonna need to do like a 24-hour live stream here. Like that's the only way I just won't die.
Pat, can I tell this story?
Oh, they're on base from an error. They didn't get a hit, anybody. They're on from an error.
So I'll tell this quick story. I was supposed to join a Unhinged Live one night. It was supposed to be a Friday night, and I passed out. I wake up to a 1:30 phone call from Patrick. He's like,
that was so funny.
Yeah, you slept on us tonight, but I just want to let you know that starting tomorrow we're going to be doing a 24-hour live stream. I need you for 7 hours. I need you to be on your A game.
Yeah, I said we need like 7-hour shifts. I still think we should do that in the off-season. 24-hour live stream.
You FaceTimed me and I couldn't tell if it was a dream or not. I was like, do I answer this? Do I not answer this?
That's like when I...
Wait, Stan hit a two-run homer?
Voit is on second base.
Yeah, he did. Oh, shit. Giancarlo! Let's go! Rally!
You know what's the funniest thing? In the preview show before the playoffs, I said Giancarlo would hit 5 home runs in the wild card series. This guy said 5 home runs between both series.
Stanton hate tolerated. No Stan hate tolerated.
Who's that kid? Who's that dude who said it?
Everyone's saying it.
Was it Samuel?
Who was the first?
No, who's that dude in the chat earlier before who said enough of Stanton?
Oh, I think it was. I don't even remember his name. Andy, I think it was Andy. Wow. All right, so we're gonna come back. This game's easy W.
I mean, we have 2 innings left, guys. We're at least gonna go to the top of the order. Yo, imagine if we score 2 more runs in this inning, and then the top of the order in the bottom of the 9th.
Imagine we come back to reality and realize it's a New York Yankees.
Imagine Tanaka didn't shit the bed tonight.
Imagine Kevin Kiermaier didn't fucking get his first
where are
launched
my
ball of the
Stanton
season.
haters at, though? Where are the Stanton haters? Because this has been the only dude this year is actually hitting.
Giancarlo has 6 home runs this postseason. Think about that.
That's unreal. That's more than Gardner has in his career. Giancarlo Stanton beat that in a week. No joke.
Bro, there were legitimately people that didn't want him on this team anymore.
Stanton is unreal.
Like, how much of a fucking idiot do you have to be to not want Stanton?
And you know what's the best part about this? There's no outs.
Listen, get 2 more people on base with no outs, and then I'll be interested.
Here we go, Gio.
Mike Ford just took his pants off in the dugout, and TBS kept the camera on him. What?
Brandon, go to bed, bro. Just shut up, Brandon.
What? Oh, ground out.
Shane McClanahan.
We got a ground out, everybody. Didn't he pitch the other night?
Bro, it's a 4-run game in cat.
I said the greatest thing is we have 0 outs.
They're there hiding under their rocks. What? They actually... You saw it?
It's on right now. He's just...
Why is he taking his pants off in the dugout?
He's fixing... He unbuttoned...
What? Oh, yeah, this is the Rays pitcher that he made his MLB debut in Game 1.
Yeah, and then Diego Castillo's immediately up warming up, so...
Why is
the Rays have 13 hits? That's stupid.
Can we agree that Willie Adames is...
The
we
worst?
despise him?
Yeah.
They just showed him a camera and he was pumping his chest.
Because he's not
5
good.
straight games, 1 short of Murphy in 2015. This is a Murphy-type performance, except the Mets actually won games. The Yankees aren't. Damn. That's another thing. Those 2015 Mets were solid, and then they fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah. I don't hate the Mets. Like,
I don't hate the Mets either, unless they're in the World Series and we're not.
If they do well, then they do well. Like, I don't hate the Mets.
But if they're in the World Series, like, I'm going to root against them, only because I don't want another New York team to win before we do. I think that's fair.
Yeah, they feel the same way.
Yeah. Oh,
like there's a laundry list of teams that want to. I don't. Want to see
who struck out? I mean, who got out?
Glaber.
Damn, but Glaber was looking really good to start the postseason, and he fell off.
Thanks for fucking spoiling it.
Well, he struck out.
Here I am thinking.
Why, you're on a delay?
Apparently.
Wait, who remembers I think it was game 1, and Perry's like, Higgy! And everyone's like waiting for this shit.
We're all like waiting for
Judge! And we're like, Perry, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, just leave the chat. I'm going to boot you. Dumbass. And it's not even that. I had to deal with that and my at-bat notifications giving me the Rosarena home run 10 minutes before.
What is at-bats before? They're before me.
So stupid. It doesn't make sense. I literally muted at-bat for the entire playoff.
It's like, it's not even the first pitch. He's still warming up.
Makes no sense. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, the Yankees are going to hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 9th, calling it now.
Shut up. Only if Stanton comes up. Which, if they get bases loaded, he won't even.
Higashioka.
Actually, would he?
Boom, boom.
No. Because it would be Higgy, LeMahieu, so Hicks would come up with bases loaded, unless they make outs. I listen to the radio, so I'm always ahead. How is John Sterling these days? Such a guy.
Like the rest of us.
Susan Waldman did the national anthem today.
Yeah, I don't care.
No one gives a fuck
Read
about
on.
Susan Waldman.
Oh, guess who's that bad, guys?
Gardner.
My man.
He's
We
got
should get
2
Brett
strikes
Gardner.
on him.
We should get Brett Gardner on Unhinged Live.
I would love that. I would just
Look,
tell him
look,
how much I
so
love waving the bandanas. And
Imagine interviewing Gardner and just playing Brian's video right before you go. And then you just see Gardner leaves the chat.
Brett Gardner has left the call.
Like Brett Gardner, if you followed us, we know we
Brett Gardner's
fucking love you.
season numbers, batting 210.
Brett Gardner, if you ever keep up with our brand here, we are the biggest supporters of you. Everyone in our outlet supports the hell out of you. Para, what are you willing to do if they don't hit a grand slam?
Don't. More like do.
What if they do, Para?
I'll eat a gyro on the live stream tomorrow.
That's not like...
That's not even a bad thing. Like, I'll eat a gyro if they hit a grand slam.
It's like saying I'll take a sip of my water if the Yankees win the World Series.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get a slice of pizza tomorrow if they hit a home run. Like,
I'm not pouring water on my head, so.
Oh, yeah, because God forbid, I'm the only one who has to do that, right?
I'll pour fucking milk on my head if they win this game.
I'll jump out my window. Like,
bro, you broke your window 2 years ago when they lost to
Would
the
you
Red Sox.
sacrifice yourself for a Yankees World
that's
Series?
actually a story. I don't remember what game it was. In 2018 in the ALDS,
It was game
I had
4.
a lamp. Was it? It was game 4, I think. Game 4 of the ALDS. I have a lamp in my room, right? I think it was the Gary. I think it was the Gary almost home run. I took my lamp, a tall stand-up lamp. I pick it up like a javelin, and I chuck it at the window. Glass shatters everywhere. My window completely shattered.
Was your
your
mom mad at you?
She was so concerned. Like, she didn't know what the hell happened. Like, it sounded like a gunshot.
If I did that, my mom would probably kick me out of the house. No lie.
I don't think I'd have a room anymore.
You know what it sounded like? You know, like Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme song?
Oh my god.
Where it's like the glass shatter? It's exactly what it sounded like. 8-4 after 8, boys.
You know what?
I'm so sad. Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, I was at that game. Was that rally starter in the bottom of the 9th inning?
Yeah.
When Neil Walker got hit in the foot?
Yeah. I think so, yeah. Pretty sure. It kind of feels like an elimination day today, only because I have no faith in tomorrow.
It is.
They just showed Higgy.
I'm sorry, with Jordan
Cole
Montgomery.
having a talk with
Maybe if Montgomery shut the Rays down when he faced them, I'd have a little bit of confidence.
His ass.
I'd have some confidence. He's flashed some really good stuff. But
Yeah. Why don't I have the Brett Gardner clip on my phone? That's
Patrick 316.
which one?
Oh, because of the Stone Cold Steve Austin thing? Hashtag Patrick 316. I like that.
Patrick 316 just says, I just whipped you.
Another thing is the Astros are... Bro, it makes me sick to my stomach knowing the Astros are going to make it further in the postseason this year than we are. Sick to my stomach. I don't care if they had an easier route. They're still making it.
The Twins and the A's, bro.
The Yankees had big hits in the Indian series, but this is the highlight of their postseason. The guy getting arrested on.
Bro, we were watching a tense ass
That
game
was
against
so
Cleveland.
funny. That was so
They
funny.
just pan to these dudes getting arrested out of
Matt
nowhere.
Excursion goes, what do we just pay?
I miss Matty V. I really miss Matty V.
He's the boy.
I honestly
Oh.
can't stand this.
Andrew, you're the man.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Definitely, whoever's watching, definitely give us a follow. We're gonna keep streaming even in the off season. We'll
Give us a follow from Twitter.
You know what I was thinking of doing once the off season comes? I don't know how legal this is in MLB standards, but we could watch like old games on stream.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Is that allowed?
Let's bring back Unhinged Trivia. Talk about the New York Highlanders.
We could do live Unhinged Trivia. We used to do a show called Unhinged Trivia. Where
All right, guys.
Yankees,
what was the name of the Yankees team in 1928?
After that, Brian was never a host again. Asked us like, who was the Yankees leader in batting average in 1898? Like, I have no idea, Brian.
Brett Gardner?
Unhinged Trivia was
21
Brian's
might
idea.
probably.
And then this dude's asking questions about 1928 like we know.
It wasn't even that recent. It was like 30 years before that. We weren't even cracking the 1900s in that episode. Not even. We were on Highlanders level.
Bro, I'm hungry.
Who's pitching right now? Is still King? Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
How long have we? I think it's been like a month and a half now. We've been doing live streams.
We've been Unhinged Media launched in March, but we started live streams. Yeah, around August.
Honestly, live streams are where it's at. I like live
oh
so
my
much
God,
better
yeah.
than film content because
Very,
I like
very cool.
interacting with the people like instantly. I don't like responding to comments. 1928, Gehrig was 5 years in the league, so maybe Gehrig was born when the Highlanders question was asked. 18. It's possible. It's very possible.
Brian's definitely a time traveler. He was definitely a scout back in 1928. He's like, this Lou Gehrig guy seems like a great player.
Jesus, like
No wonder why he's obsessed with festivals, because he always was at the festivals with Babe Ruth waving the bandanas.
You're the man too, Nick. We got so many people in here that are just legendary.
Nick, this is not
Really
a
great
question for
following.
you. Out of all the guys who do Unhinged Live, which person do you least like?
He's gonna say Brandon.
He's gonna say Brandon just for the meme.
You know who I miss? Whoever's in the stream right now, like, and remembers this day. Where's Davo Ravo?
Oh my god,
Bro, where is Davo?
I was asleep.
Someone
This was at 2:30 after the Indians game. It was 2:30 in the morning, and these guys were doing a live stream. I wake up the next day and watch it, and all of a sudden I see this guy say, "Brandon has the size of a head that makes you want to squish a grape."
He just kept cooking Brandon like out of nowhere.
Squish.
She was definitely watching,
2:30
like
in
going
the
over
morning.
Brandon's head, just like.
King already has 2 outs. Are you kidding me?
As Brandon would say.
Andrew, we don't start at the beginning of the games. We do. We go at the
no.
end of the games. But when they get their asses kicked,
They Patrick's always with Brian and Brandon. They do a pregame show that starts an hour before the game, runs 30 to 45 minutes, and we started a little bit early with the postgame show today because this game was absolutely atrocious. So
Yeah. Let's see. You guys are great, Mike. You are the man as well. Nick's. See, that's a good answer to that question, Nick. Like all you
That's
guys.
a great answer.
Kenny's
It's a
back
safe
from the
answer.
pregame. So much for bold predictions, huh? Mine earlier was Tanaga pitching. So, Kenny, you were spot on with that one.
as
if you ask
Yankees
me.
fans, we can't go into a game with no expectations. We always
I
think
came into the
optimistic.
playoffs with no expectations. If we're being honest.
I'm going into the rest of the playoffs with no expectations.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Let this settle in for 1 second.
Oh, Jesus.
Sessa, Nelson, and
No,
King
don't say it. Don't say it.
combined
Don't say it.
for
don't
4
say it,
innings
don't
and
say it,
1
don't
run.
say it, Don't say it.
Tanaka gave up 5 runs in 4 innings.
Pain.
On two hanging sliders.
And one of the wait, who gave up the home run to Perez? Green or
Green.
Tanaka?
Green.
Bro, how
Green's
do we,
Green's wasn't a bad pitch, but it was 0-2. Why you throwing a fastball?
how did we get let Michael Perez rock us? How?
The Yankees have a decency of making nobody hurt players and making them look like all-stars.
Hashtag shut up, Brandon. My favorite thing to post. When did that start? I think
It
he was
started, like-
going off about something, and I was just like, Brandon, shut up.
Yeah, he was saying something like, Brandon, just shut up.
It was the pregame show. You paused and you're like, "Shut up, Brandon."
Oh, jeez. This game's gonna be pain when it's over.
It already is pain, dude.
No, I mean like when the
It's been pain
nails
since
like
Meyer
finally
hit that
put in the
home
goal.
run.
I can't. You know his last home run before that was against us too, right?
Oh,
Am I surprised?
Perez?
Kiermaier.
He
Kiermaier
has a
died.
negative launch angle.
Yeah, but he fucking roped that one there. And also, if we're being honest with each other once again, G-Man Choi's shot in the first inning should have been 5,000 feet. Like, how did that ball not leave the yard?
It's like,
And
Blew
Judge
my
almost
mind.
dropped it. And Judge almost dropped it.
because it didn't leave the park, though. I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of those nights. All right,
Yeah,
That was
right?
a-
we're good.
That was
we're
a
good.
468-foot shot at Yankee Stadium, not going to lie.
King to perfect. That's exactly how this team plays out.
Hicks had a
Honestly,
Yankee
the Yankees-
Stadium home run
Yankees
also.
Just start Michael King tomorrow. Just start.
Just ride the hot wave, honestly. All right, so now that we're going to the bottom of the ninth, do the Yankees have a rally in their bones?
Yes.
I gotta watch.
The last
wanna
time the
watch it,
Yankees, I
but-
believe, beat had a rally and beat the Rays in extra innings. Not extra innings in the bottom of the ninth.
It was. Didn't
It was
Judge
2
hit a
years-
huge homer?
No, I believe it was me and
Didi hit a
Brian.
huge homer.
Brian and I were at the game. It's where Voit hit the home run, and then Torres almost hit the home run, and Gio Urshela hit the ball over.
Oh yeah. They
was
also had
Game
a
of Thrones.
huge.
It was Game of
Yeah.
Thrones night at Yankee Stadium. It was like a 30-minute rain delay.
Christopher wants to know, you guys do baseball only or football as well? Right now, we're only doing baseball live streams for the Yankees, but I'm pretty sure as the offseason comes around, we're definitely going to be doing football as well.
If you want, you can go on our YouTube page and our Facebook page, and there's actually a show with Brandon and Brian. It's called Tuesday Morning Quarterback. They go over every single game, including especially about the Jets and the Giants. And if you can watch Jane Kramer's that are released on Friday nights, it's basically all sports.
Power with all
So-
the plugs. I mean, all of our social medias are in the left-hand corner, so you can see all of our stuff on there.
Do we post
Garcia-
on TikTok?
Bro, TikTok is like our main platform. We have like almost 5,000 followers on TikTok.
I don't have
The
a
most,
TikTok.
the most liked video we had is on Hinge Trivia, where the question was to Brian, who was the last Met to get the strikeout in the 2006 NLCS? And he had
How
no
don't
idea.
you know that?
He had
How
no
don't
idea.
you know that? And then there was one other stupid one he didn't know. Like
It was in 2008. He was like, which pitcher broke their leg rounding the bases against
yeah.
the Astros?
I'm like, Brian,
He's
how
like,
don't you know this?
It was Ching-Ming Wang. That ruined his career.
Do you think Sanchez comes in and pinch hit for Higgy?
At this rate, just do it. We're going to win this game.
No,
I wouldn't, because Higgy gets on base.
waving the
Sanchez
bandana.
doesn't.
Higgy won't go down in 3 pitches.
Waving the bandana. Do you guys
Who's
think
pitching?
Garcia's going to pitch tomorrow?
I think if Monty gives you 5 shutout innings, don't be surprised if Garcia comes in.
I still think they have McLennan in. Should I play the audio?
Which one?
Like the Yankees audio?
Yeah, why not? Put a little John Sterling into the chat.
Can you guys hear it?
Sam Darnold is out Sunday with a shoulder injury. Joe Flacco makes his Jets
Love hearing
debut
about
when
Sam
the Jets
Darnold.
play the Cardinals. Boomer and Gio tomorrow morning, 6 until 10 on WFAN New York.
Can we
I
for
haven't
Sterling
listened
to
to
blue
John
ball
Sterling
me?
in so long.
He's got blue balls.
Here we go. Trail by 4.
I love his voice.
He's classic.
If you actually listen to John Sterling, he always puts out his frustration against the team during live broadcast.
Which is a dumb thing to say. Which game of the day you're going to be given? So now, here's Kevin Cash waiting till the beginning of the inning for whatever reason. I have no idea. And he's going to call somebody in from the bullpen. I think it's Diego Castillo.
Oh,
I see him going down the stairs, and this called the bullpen.
Better hope he's
You're
not
making a
throwing strikes.
bullpen move already? Couldn't just have him in and start the inning?
Donate your car. Donate today at carsforkids.com.
Wait, what happened?
For just any
They literally, I think they brought in Castillo, like, instead of to start, I don't know. Oh, that was weird.
Oh, like I got you. Yeah.
Do you
Are they
think
pulling
the
an Aaron
Yankees'
Boone?
patience is running thin with Sanchez? I would hope so.
I think
like,
shit. I think so, just because like they're finally getting to the point where like Higashioka is starting playoff games.
decoy move, I guess. I don't
Oh,
know.
the Yankees love decoy moves.
Boone is probably
We
ripping the
love-
hair out of his head.
Oh my
Oh,
God, we
Frazier's
love
pinch
smoke
hitting. That should be
All right.
interesting.
He's not a very good pinch hitter though.
The inning was going to start, and then he made a move. Kevin Cash is a good manager. Say what you want about him.
No,
He's a good manager.
He is. And hey, his stable comment is only idiotic and ridiculous if his stable doesn't back it up.
Yeah, and they backed it up.
And they're backing it up. So I wish we had Kevin Cash.
I'm following you guys now and share a good live stream, fellas. Thank you, Christopher, once again.
Thank you very much, Chris.
The man. THE in all caps. Oh,
No. Stop. You want to?
I'm saying you 1877 cards for kids. ALDS card for kids.
Tara, that's a clip. That's a clip. Waving the bandanas.
I'm so excited.
Wait, this is Brian, right? I'm so excited to donate my car to the kids. Just so excited.
Brian drives a nice car.
I'm sure he does.
He drives
I'm
a
not
white
exposed to what
Mustang.
He does for a living, but I remember seeing Frazier grab a bat and
He traps for a living.
No, Brian's a pop star, not a doctor. Ends the closings. Oh, here we go. We're back. We're back, boys.
That pitching change brought to you by your tri-state area
Thank you,
Land
Susan.
Rover
Thank you,
retailers.
Susan.
Well, the new pitcher is Dale
Why,
Castillo,
Susan, I thank you.
And it looks like they're bringing up Mike Ford
Mike Ford.
to pinch hit.
What? Has he batted all postseason?
Oh, he hasn't hit like a month.
It's rally time, boys.
No wonder why he changed his pants.
He's down by 4 runs, so yeah, you could hit the grand slam and tie it up. But first, you have to put people on base. So
Thank you, John.
Appreciate that one, John.
He
Very
just burns
insightful.
them. He just
burns.
burns.
He's an awfully good pitcher. And Mike Ford hits for Hickey and takes a strike.
Yep,
The only
there we
thing I
go.
can think
First
of
pitch
is
strike.
we saw
Relax, he always
Stand in
takes
the lineup.
first.
Frazier or
No.
bat in his hand, so maybe
No,
You're
I
not
don't
moving
even-
someone who's
let him
did
rock.
6 homers in 5 games.
If anyone knows how far the ball went, let me know. I'm interested.
The last time
So if
Monty
that's
pitched
tied
against
in here,
the
the first
Rays,
pitch, you're
was
ready.
Higgy behind the plate?
Is low,
I don't think so.
so
He didn't really start this season. He might have been
That I-
injured, honestly.
Announced. I didn't. How would I know?
Peggy was out for a long time.
He was.
Didn't oblique injury, right?
So it'll be a 1-1 to Ford. He's a lefty hitter. And then the top of the order.
I'm cautiously optimistic right now.
If Ford gets on, I'll feel really good.
And the pitch low and away.
Attaboy.
Ask Brandon.
He was fastball. There was 19.
Poor Brandon, bro.
Trevor Bauer tweeted, according to Brandon in the chat, kind of looks like the Yankees could use some more starting pitching.
Did he
Interesting.
actually?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
No way.
The 2-1. Breaking ball is
Wow.
popped up behind
Oh.
the plate. Perez coming back. He's there and makes the catch. Tumbles to the ground, but he hung on.
He fell
That's a
through the
game.
crap, boy.
Now, following in the game, stay tuned for the Sunwave Gas and Power Yankees
Yeah.
post-game show.
Confidence is.
Gas and
Oh, it was
Power,
probably
power
420
your
instead of
universe.
411.
Visit GoSunwave.
I love Giancarlo Stanton, bro.
And
What a
find
guy.
plan that
I
works.
fucking
Postseason
love him.
MVP for the Yankees.
I
Easily.
fucking love him. Can you imagine if like our hot Voit and
So,
regular
more to
Judge
talk
and playoff
Imagine
Dave-
the rest of this team showed up
is,
around him.
DJ LeMahieu,
Here you go, DJ.
who is 1-for-3 with a walk.
This game's so over. Why am I even listening?
I was enjoying life more when it wasn't on. I almost didn't want to kill myself. But now I do.
Castillo's pitch is inside.
He's gonna throw that fucking
Oh, he
two-seamer in on his hands.
I refuse to even put on any Yankees gear tonight.
You know what's gonna fucking happen? Judge is gonna hit a home run now.
Probably.
Sack of shit.
Who would have
I love
thought
it.
Judge and Stan
Oh.
would just switch places?
I love Aaron Judge, but show
Oh,
up,
Michael
please.
Johnston's back. Damn it.
It's not a death knell.
Hey, Michael.
Listen, Michael, I'll give it to you. Your
Michael.
team is brutalizing us.
I want to talk shit to you, but the Rays are just better. So
No pick. I agree, Michael. Shout out to you.
that's all you get, though. Now you can shut the fuck up.
That's all we'll give you.
Bill didn't see you after game 1. So
John Sterling it sounds like he's having the time of his life.
Are they doing the game from Yankee Stadium?
Probably, maybe.
yeah.
I can't picture Sterling doing this from his house.
In his living room. I just want to know where Michael Johnson comes from. Like, is he going on YouTube and typing in Yankees?
Yeah, he's on
streams?
YouTube. He probably went searching for us tonight, honestly. He's like, I gotta go back at them.
I have to, yeah.
Frazier was announced, and that's when Kevin Cash came in and got him. So 2 pinch hitters and 1 plate appearance. So if you're looking at box scores,
That makes more sense.
Frazier's name will be in there, but he won't have batted.
But still, Mike Ford.
Here's the 2-2. A high chop. Too short. Adames hustles, feels, fires, got it. And there.
Turn it off, please.
You don't want to listen to the final out?
So
No.
and that will bring up.
What did
Might
DJ
as well. It's Aaron Judge. He ground out to Superstar Adames. It's not over. They could easily score 4 runs with 2 outs.
Just like that, our season comes down to Jordan Montgomery. Andy Pettit Jr.
Mara, if he gives up like 10 runs tomorrow, I never want to hear that again. Never.
The Andy Pettit.
Andy Pettit. Just put that in the grave.
2 outs, no one on. Castillo trying to wrap it up.
The Judge homer is coming. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I would rather him strike out.
Bro, my stream is still on DJ grounding out.
Now the radio is like so much more up to date.
Lift up that glove.
Ugh. What a painful ass game.
Here's Castillo's 1-0. And Judge cuts and misses. No slider. And
He cuts and misses.
Monty's throwing a perfect game tomorrow. I honestly, if Monty throws a perfect game tomorrow, I will go to Yankee Stadium, blow up a water raft, and act like I'm swimming. I'll literally blow up like a kiddie pool and fill it up in the middle of Yankee Stadium. I swear.
I'll pee on Yankee Stadium. He does it for
What? What?
That's 8-4 Tampa.
Sean, you're canceled.
Yeah, what? Pissing on Yankee
2 outs
Stadium?
here in the bottom of the 9th.
What I would do for some Andy Pettit right now.
Andy Pettit's the last Yankees pitcher to have a hit in the World Series.
I mean, we haven't really gotten there since then.
Game's over.
Game's over.
Deals. Breaking ball grounded to third. Wendell fires across in time.
Oh, Michael said something. Everyone listen up.
Enjoy. All right, ready, everyone. I'll read in the Michael voice. Enjoy your last 9 innings of baseball this year. Told you it'd be over by Thursday. Montgomery on the mound tomorrow. We all know what's up. Maybe he'll make it out of first this time. Listen, I give him credit because he deserves to talk shit. Like, to be honest.
He does, but like, he's still a sad motherfucker for seeking us out.
Monty,
That's a bold prediction.
Jesus, that's bold. That's as bold as it gets. So, where do we turn from this point, honestly?
I'm just going into the game, tomorrow's game. No expectation. Just let it ride.
You just
I
can't.
wish
at
the
this
Yankees
point.
played at like 6:30 in the morning, so I didn't have to wait all day.
Honestly, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it just to get it over with. Because I think that we have no chance of winning tomorrow. Like 0 chance.
At least I'm not going in tomorrow with high expectations, so
Who was that?
that's a mood. Whoever said that.
That's such a mood. Is that Brandon?
No, somebody posted in the chat.
Sounds like Brandon.
I agree with
Squish.
that, Eduardo.
Squish.
We drink heavily, boys. We drink heavily. Honestly, if they do lose tomorrow, which I'm expecting, thanks guys, made very enjoyable. Made this, we try.
We do
But
this for
tomorrow
us.
will be so depressing. It's like, you know what this is like? It's like having like a 25-year-old dog who just needs to be put to sleep, and then you finally put the dog to sleep, and like you're kind of happy it's over, but you still miss the dog.
Well, damn. Why'd you have to make it more sad?
That's exactly what
fuck?
it is. Worst thing is that no matter what, we still have that. That hit so hard.
Come on, Samuel.
That hit so
Why
hard.
you gotta expose all of our inner feelings like that?
Because obviously I have
'Cause
like
he's
this
right.
little chunk of hope that like
He's
Monty's
right.
gonna come out and throw a gem, and the
You know,
Yankees
like,
are gonna shock us, and
30
then Colt's
seconds
gonna
ago-
dominate Game 5 on
30
short
seconds
rest.
ago when I said I don't have any hope, I knew I'm lying to myself.
That's a depressing way to look at it. It really is.
Yeah, fuck you for that one, dude.
Guys, I'm in trouble. I agreed on my show tonight to do the Packy one chip challenge if the Yankees lose the series.
What is that?
Is that like the really hot chip?
Yeah. Kenny, no offense, buddy. The series is not over.
It's just about. It's everything but over.
Pain.
What changes do you see this upcoming offseason? Give me Trevor
Do you-
Bauer,
do
like
you
especially
have
after
time?
that tweet.
How much time you got?
How much time? I mean, we've already been going for over an hour. We could easily give you an off-season rundown for the next 5 hours.
We can give you
Okay,
a 24-hour live stream of what the Yankees should do in the offseason.
All right, guys. I'm going to bed.
It's
You guys
still
can
not
start.
happening
You can have fun waving the festivals and bandanas together. I'll be back.
We'll go until 11 tonight. How about that? Another 15 minutes. I think that's fair. Yes, the really hot one. Oh, that's so nice you would talk about me like that.
My God, go fuck yourself.
See, Kenny does real challenges. You just pour water on your head.
Bro, I'm not going to do a ghost
I'm
pepper
not
chip.
gonna eat a pepper.
Yeah, I'm not eating a pepper, bro. Like, why would I do that?
Squish.
Do we know if Julian Galarte made any challenges tonight?
He did yesterday. He said
Didn't he
some
say if
nasty shit yesterday.
some weird ass shit?
It was like
I
it
think
was
he's
funny
like,
though. I think he's progressively making it worse.
He ate look. I think he
No,
was
dude,
just wanted to do mayo and Sprite with cereal.
Mayo and
Oh,
cereal.
this-
No. Yeah, but props to him for having the stones to say that.
I would never say that. I'm not
I love
going
Julian.
beyond water.
I love Julian.
Julian's a legend. Julian, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Get us Trevor flipping Bauer and pay him whatever he wants.
Give him $40
I
million.
have to
I
say
don't
I
give a
agree.
fuck.
Wow.
Give him the goddamn bag.
This I'm still not even over it. Like
The
tonight,
minute we get off this live, I'm gonna I don't even know.
tonight was our game.
Yep.
But I'd rather lose this way than how we lost last night.
Bro, every
I'd rather just
game,
not fucking lose.
Bro, we could have swept this series. And I wouldn't have batted an
Could've.
eye.
But no, I don't think I didn't think we were gonna sweep. I thought we were gonna win in 4 or 5.
there's still a chance. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously there's still a
The
chance.
Rays
but
are too good of a team for us to sweep.
Bro, we said the same thing like 2018 and 2019. We still had a
Like,
chance.
what's to say Tanaka wasn't gonna do the same shit if he pitched yesterday, you know?
No, exactly. And then we would have been in
But
worse
so like
situation.
I'll take this loss as like a real loss. But like game 2,
Good stuff, fellas. Got to rack out PT at 0500. Looking forward to the game and stream tomorrow. Thank you, Christopher. We will see you tomorrow, hopefully under
Christopher.
better circumstances.
hopefully we're all
but
waving the bandanas tomorrow.
Hopefully we're waving some sort of bandanas tomorrow because tonight was an absolute shit show. The New York Yankees have 2020. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. You're late, Barra. I want to look at the box.
Why do the Cardinals keep giving up like really good hitters and just give up on them?
Because the Cardinals are the
Ship them
Cardinals.
away.
Re-sign DJ, fire Boone, sign GTA Real Me Too. I wouldn't be opposed to any of that.
Dude, I'll
But it's
tattoo
not
like
happening.
someone's
Can we
face
trade
on my
Gary
ass
for-
if that happens.
For Lindor.
What happened?
Can we trade Gary for Lindor?
No. You couldn't even get a bucket of balls for Gary, bro.
Let's trade Brett Gardner for Mike Trout while we're at it.
Bro,
Of course.
all right, listen to this right now. The only Yankee tonight with a multi-hit game was Giancarlo Stanton.
He is everything to us right now.
The
feel
only
bad for
Yankee
him.
with a multi-hit
You know
game.
what? I feel really bad for him because everyone shit on him for being like whatever, and then he's finally showing up and nobody else is.
If we can't get Bauer, get Stroman, they need something.
I would rather have
something.
Stroman's not that.
He's not that good, but he's better than
better than
Jay
Jordan. I'd rather
Happ
have
and Jordan
Marcus
Montgomery.
Stroman pitching tomorrow than Jordan Montgomery.
Yeah,
So.
at least Stroman will at least give you some fire. Trade
He's not worth
Sanchez
a
for a ham and cheese sandwich.
He's not worth the ham and cheese sandwich.
Honestly, you could get some good ham and cheese sandwiches that are way beyond Gary Sanchez's level. But Gio Urshela went missing too. He went 0 for 4 tonight. I don't think he got a hit last night either.
Even Voigt's the guy that's been gone. He hasn't done anything this postseason.
Torres hasn't done anything this series.
Wait a minute. Do you guys remember the ground ball that Higashioka reached on when he hit it to Adames?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They marked that as an error?
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Higashioka's 0 for 3. They marked that as an error.
Okay. Okay.
Once Boone is gone, I hope the Yankees don't hire any more ex-Yankee players. The only reason Boone has this job is because he hit one big home run in 2003.
It's a chain
reaction. Where
reaction.
would he be right now if he didn't hit that home run? It's a chain
reaction. The home run made him relevant. ESPN wanted him. And then Yankees.
Yeah, it was scored an error. That makes no sense at all. That was an infield single.
Bullshit.
That was an infield single if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, could Adames have made the play? Sure, but it's not like it was right at him.
Do you guys want to hear something else kind of interesting as far as stats go? I feel like there's a narrative this postseason that Clint Frazier's not been hitting well at all. But if you look at the stats, him and Gardner have the same average.
You try hitting well when you don't know if you're playing or not.
Brutal. Lindor, are you serious? I get Glaber was trash this season, but damn, give him full season and watch this guy hit 35 home runs, 120 RBIs. By the way, you all saw Lindor in the playoffs. That was as cold as Antarctica. I don't think Lindor's the solution to this team at all.
No.
I think we have other pieces that we need to get in front of Lindor. Lindor would just be a great icing on the cake.
To be honest with you, I just want pitching more than I want hitting.
Glaber's gone.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't mean Glaber's gone at all.
I just want pitching more than I want hitting.
Have a beautiful night, Kenny.
Kenny, I'm just letting you know right now, we are winning the series, and you're not going to eat that chip.
Who's Don?
Mattingly.
No.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Isn't he under contract for a while now?
The Marlins are not letting that man go.
Honestly, I think that's going to wrap it up for us tonight.
We will be back tomorrow.
Lost for words.
We might be happy. We might be depressed. We might be.
I will not be back tomorrow. Maybe that's a good thing.
Honestly, if you're watching us right now, try not to drink away your sorrows. But if you have to, do what you got to do. But before we do wrap things up tonight,
and do it in a dugout mug.
Shout out to dugout mugs. These are the best drinking mugs I've ever used. I don't drink out of anything else, honestly. They have engraved logos of all baseball teams. I think except for the Marlins, because the Marlins suck. They have mugs, wine glasses, shot glasses, you name it. They got it. They ship to Canada. But don't put it on your carpet, because if you put it on your carpet, it might spill. It might stain your carpet, depending on what drink you have inside. And you don't want that to happen. It would just be a shame. So head over to dugoutmugs.com/unhinged and purchase.
It was a sad night. We shouldn't end with a pain video with Brandon. We should just end the note with Brian's CDC video.
Yeah, we have a good COVID commercial that we created for Brian. So we're gonna end it off with that. We will see you guys tomorrow for our pregame and postgame. The pregame stream tomorrow. Yes. At tomorrow's 7:00 game, right?
So it'd be 6:00.
Yeah, we'll see you guys at 6. I appreciate
Have a
that,
good night,
Eduardo.
everybody.
And
thank you, everybody.
See you guys tomorrow. Be sure to follow so you know when we go live. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the Brian COVID ad. Have a great night, everyone. Might be out for the year.
He's having a good year.
Bless you. Sure. All right, cool. Let's do this. Oh my God, Brian. What?
Oh, shit.